All right, by now I'm sure everybody's heard about the shooting at the Madden tournament. I got in late last night. I had to take my baby to the hospital, and I wasn't able to cover it at all last night. I did a short live stream with Gator and BJ last night, and we talked about it a little bit, but we didn't really get. I didn't really get to get in depth information about it because everything I was getting was secondhand. But I got some rest today, and here's what's going on: 3 dead, 9 injured in mass shooting at Madden NFL tournament in Jacksonville. All right, this is horrific to me. I'm not going to read the whole article. I'm just going to go over the finer points of it. There's 3 dead. One of them's the suspect. The whole reason that he did it was he lost. He lost the game. I guess that put him out of the tournament, and he came back in and shot the place up. And that is just, I can't even imagine. I have ran fighting game tournaments in the last few years, and as hectic as that stuff is, I can't imagine something like this happening. It's just, you got to think there's probably kids there, and this jackass goes outside, gets a gun, comes back in, and lights the place up just because he's upset because he lost. My heart goes out to the victims. I can't imagine you go out thinking you're going to have a good time that day. You go set all your stuff up. These kind of things are about community and getting together and, spirit of competition and all that. And sore loser. You see it so much. People don't know how to lose. And I don't know. There's just no words for how horrific this is. I got on Twitter this morning, and there was a lot of positive reaction as far as, people, standing in solidarity with the families. And I honestly expected there to be a bigger backlash today as far as all the gaming journos coming out and being like, oh, toxic masculinity caused this, and too many white males, and blah, blah, blah. And we didn't get that today. And, I'm really kind of shocked that wave of, which I'm sure in the next 2 or 3 days, I think they're just giving everybody a day, but in the next 2 or 3 days, I'm sure it'll hit us. I know a lot of folks on Twitter are already talking about, well, if your country didn't have guns. And if somebody's going to kill somebody, they're going to do it. If this was Europe, there's no guns, but somebody could have went outside, got a truck, and drove it through the venue. That's what they're doing in Europe. It's not a gun problem, it's a people problem. We have so many people out there that don't want their egos bruised and don't want to lose, that this is what you get. So there's no words. These people are terrible. People like this are terrible. You should have learned at an early age how to take a loss. When my oldest boy was younger and he would lose at a game, he would throw tantrums and he would get in trouble for it. Losing's how you learn. These people, this guy here didn't learn that lesson. I'm sure they've got his name on here. I'm not reading his name. I don't want his name out there. I'm sure plenty of other people are publishing it. I don't think that this is going to be a trend at all. I really believe that this is just an isolated incident. I really don't think we're going to see any more of this. As soon as I'm able and, my home life stabilizes a little bit more, I'm going to go back to running tournaments. I've even live streamed some of the tournaments we did last time. I'm going to start doing that again. I'd love to run a Soul Calibur 6 tournament. But as somebody who runs tournaments, this kind of stuff here. I mean, I run out of Buffalo Wild Wings. They don't allow guns in their facility anyway. I've seen people wear them in there, completely disregarding the sign on the door. And I know that's just because you put a sign up doesn't mean somebody's not going to bring a gun in there. But this kind of stuff here is going to make me be more vigilant at my tournaments, which I already was anyway. Me and the guys that run this stuff, we're fairly big guys. And, I don't really think we're going to have a problem dealing with a troublemaker unless they drag a gun in there. But 2 or 3 of the guys that I usually work with on this have concealed carry permits anyway, just in case. Well, this is the kind of thing that, like I said, I don't think this is something we're going to have to worry about going forward. I think this is just one sick individual that decided to do this. This is not a standard for the community, regardless of what any of the gaming sites are going to come out and say, which it's really weird. They published the story yesterday. Everybody's oddly silent today. And that I'm really curious about that, because I figured that it would be, 8 o'clock this morning, all, Kotaku and CBR and all these other garbage tier websites were going to start chucking this stuff out as fast as they could get it. But everybody's been quiet. I don't know if that's out of respect for, the families, or if that's, people, it's just not that big a deal to them. They can't twist it. They could twist it, but I guess they're not going to try. It's not that big of a story. But, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Sound off in the comments, and we'll catch you guys later.